So, this, ladies and gentlemen, are the people who pulled it off. Six people from zero in, and a horde of people, at least three, four people from West Tales. Okay. If nine people can pull off an event of this nature, 35 countries, 100 plus speakers, 45 stalls. I don't know how to thank you guys. Okay. It's impossible to say thank you, but maybe you should also say thank you to me. I think it's a great opportunity for all of you. But I'm going to start with Sunidhi because Sunidhi is the there's an old saying that we have used many a time in many forums, which says that she's the most unseen face between all the seen people, right? So this is Sunidhi Niyog, and she's taken care of every single creative that you have seen on social media and all of that. Thank you so much, Sunidhi. I don't know what else to say. You can say whatever you wish to.
So I remember when I first joined Zeroin, I led it straight into espousal. If and Yeah, it was then. It's like a complete full circle, you know. And this time it was bigger. It was better. The team was awesome. I really, it was. We had many work to do. It was crazy, but it was so well organized. I really, I just want to say a special thanks to Vivek sir also. It was so cool and calm. I might have called him, 1,000 times, sir, this, that, and all sort. And he was really calm. And yes, everybody were so clear. So it was, though it was crazy, it was not difficult. It was very sorted. I know I had to do this, and sort it out on time, bang on. That's it. That's how Zeroin works. That's how Espousal works. Bang on. So just
Superb, superb, Sunidhi. Sunidhi joined us when we were in the middle of our second version, or just the version at just about, we were ready to go live. I think we were about 4 or 5 days to live. And that's when Sunidhi came in. Our previous creative person had an emergency and had to leave. And there was Sunidhi. And I said, Sunidhi, she said, मेरे से नहीं होगा. मैंने बोला यार तू 20 दिन मेरे को देना बस. Okay, I remember this. 20 दिन या 10 दिन, I don't remember that. Okay, and she said नहीं होगा मेरे से. I said आप 10 दिन दे दो मेरे को, उसके बाद बात करेंगे. And then she said okay, and 24/7, 10 days Sunidhi was there, and this time though forever. Thank you so much, Sunidhi. You're absolutely one of the greatest assets that the company has, and the company is yours. In fact, it belongs to each and every one of you, and you know that, and that's the way I work, right? But I'm going to quickly move on to our partners and our family, our brothers. Aman from Wiz Tales. Aman, I cannot say that the amount of work that you guys have put in, you were there with us, for us, every step of the way, right? I think for the last 3 weeks, you guys have been there and, tweaking the platform. And these platforms come up with a lot of issues. There's no doubt about that. And repairing these issues at 1 o'clock in the night and what have we. But over to you, Aman. Tell us your perspective.
With reference to the journey, this has been with reference to espousal and especially working with you and Zeraven team. So it's been one thing that Sumanyu, when this thing all initiated, there was one thing that came in directly from Sumanyu that it should be inch perfect and nothing short of that. Make sure you guys leave no stones unturned when this things goes around. When espousal as the IP, when we are going international with Wedding Expo, this should come out absolutely well. So me, Praful, and the backend team that includes Krishna and then all other people ranging from Ravi, who under the guidance of Somani and regularly being in touch with you, Vivek, Rohan, everyone, and Crisanto also for taking this up. So this has been absolutely wonderful learnings and wonderful achievement. And then based on these sessions and the learning, so I was totally sticked around towards these sessions because what wonderful learnings. I being the individual who's just taking care of the tech part only, still I'm able to write down a lot of notes and taking a lot of things with myself. So maybe in the coming segments, coming times, a lot more would be done and in the more refined and better ways. So yeah.
Super, Maman. Thank you so much. I cannot, like I said, I cannot thank you enough. So there you are. We have Sumanyu and Prashant who are in here. Let's wait for their videos to come on, perhaps, and then I'm going to come to them. But I'm going to go to the grand old man of espousal. Okay, the grand old man of espousal, the guy who's been there from the day espousal was conceived, and that is Rohan Tamanna. Rohan
Hi,
is
sir.
there all the time. He's the grand old man of espousal. You must know that, okay?
Literally.
He's been there from day one. Yes, Rohan, over to you.
Sir, nothing much to say. Just it's been a pleasure working with all of y'all. I mean, like you said, I've been here since the beginning, and it's great seeing how Espousal has grown from each version, right? The Indian version, then the South African version, now international. It's just going to get bigger. So, I just hope everyone sticks around till then.
You know,
Yeah,
when Rohan joined us, he was 18 years old. And somebody from the team told me that you're giving him so much of responsibility. I said, that is my capacity and that's my competency. I can recognize people and say that they're going to fit into this. But people were really worried. He's too young. He might want to go out in the night. He might want to go out and he might want to do something else and blah, blah. I said, don't worry about it. And even this time, if you notice, Taman, from our side, it was only Rohan, only Rohan who was allowed to be the host. And that is Rohan for you. Big hand for this young man who's going to grow a long way in his life.
thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank you for
much,
giving me the
Rohan.
opportunity, sir. I mean, it's like you said, giving me responsibility. So just thank you for that.
Absolutely. Superb. Fantastic. We are going to now go to Shivangi. Shivangi joined us when I first thought that we should do the third version of espousal, right? And she had a lot of issues in between. She wanted to go away, and I said, "No, I'm not going to allow you to go away." And she agreed to that. Thank you, Shivangi, for that. And because she's going now to Australia for further studies, and she spent a good year on espousal. Okay, I think the biggest part of the entire espousal marketing and all of that was done by her and started off in the initial days. But over to you, Shivangi.
Um, okay, so it's been a year. I joined Espousal, and as you said on the very first day, it's been 10 to 11 months of hard work that we've all done. We've put our hearts and soul into it and this project, and seeing it come live and being a part of it is a very huge thing. And plus, you and Vivek sir have been a great support, having meetings every day and being there and keeping the fun alive, even after so much work, even after working for 10 to 11 hours a day, like we did right now. You kept the fun alive. You just make it fun, and working with all of you was a pleasure. That's all.
Superb, superb. Shivangi now says that she's going to be a part of espousal even for the next version, even if she's in Australia. She's going to be a part of this, yeah, and we'll ensure that happens. Superb. Thank you so much, Shivangi. It's been a pleasure meeting you, knowing you, etc. We're going to move on to Ananya Jha, who's also one of our youngest members, and she's just cracked it. In the last 3 days, I'll tell you people what Ananya was 4 days ago and what she is today is two different people. Okay, and I know that from deep within myself. Okay, that's the truth. But over to you, Ananya. How was your experience talking to the stall people and getting that entire stall bit together?
I think it was a super cool experience overall. The stall bit got a little frustrating at times, and there was a lot to learn, and there were a lot of ups and downs. But I think we came through, and I think it was a really cool, fun experience for me.
Superb. Ananya quickly mastered that entire back end of the stall and was able to get whatever material was required from these 44, 45 odd people who were there. Superb, Ananya. I look forward to a long journey with you in the future, and I'm certain that will happen. So while we
Same
wait
here,
for
sir.
Sumanyu and Prashant to come in, I'm going to go over to Vivek. Vivek and me have worked together for maybe 14, 15 years now, and we have done a lot of events together, and I mean a lot of events. Okay, A lot of corporate stuff, a few weddings. Driven, the IP was totally driven by him for our last version. You must go and check out all the kind of PR that came out of that one. It's all over YouTube and our Driven website and other channels. But when I first asked Vivek that, why don't you be a part of Espousal, his first reaction, and I must tell you that, okay? He said, I don't want to be a part of Espousal. It looks like too much of work and it's not going to be happening, and etc. So it took me about a few hours or a week or two to convince Vivek, and Vivek was quickly convinced actually that he would love to head this entire IP for the version that's coming up. And over to you, Vivek.
Hello everyone again. So I was not really part of the first version. I got involved in the second version and I was taking care of the whole back end with the stalls, configuring all the stalls for the people. And till the last day, we had stalls. We were putting up stalls till the last day. Even on the day of the event, we were putting in stalls. But that was a great experience and my first experience with spousal. And that is the day I told Arvind during our vote of thanks, I will be a part of the next version as well. And I am here today. And from there to again vote of thanks, it's been about 11 months, 12 months, and we have worked really, really hard. Thanks to everyone here. They've all worked hard. Without them, this wouldn't be possible. And with Stales, without your support, nothing would be happening here. You have partnered with us, helped us to take this international, and made the platform look international. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible. So, thank you, everyone, once again.
Absolutely. Just to reiterate what Vivek said, Shamin, who just came in now, and from Samit Garg, day before yesterday morning, to Arun Bablani, to Roshan, everybody who's seen the platform, they said that this is truly an international platform. Okay. And for that, we cannot thank Sumanyu and the team. We cannot thank you enough for that. But coming back to Vivek, I must say something to all of you about this person. Like I said, I know Vivek for good 14, 15 years that we have worked together with a few breaks, but at least for 12 years over the last 15 years. Is that right, Vivek?
Yeah, it's total
Right?
of 17 years.
17 years. Okay. Sorry. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay. When Rohan was 2 years old, we started working together. Right? So that's what it means. The beauty about Vivek is he's a stickler for detailing. And I'll tell you, that is what makes a thorough event manager. And that is what makes Vivek Vivek. Okay. So I do not know, and you all know that, I do not know what is happening most of the time. Okay. And I'm very happy not knowing it because I know that Vivek is there. Okay. And for that, Vivek, cheers. We need to sit and get smashed, hopefully
Yeah, very
today.
soon. Very
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, just for that. But missing out on Sumanyu and the rest of the team from Wiz Tales, I'm certain they are here with us, heart and soul, and saying all the right things to us. Sumanyu, I know you're listening in. Thank you so much. I am looking forward to taking this relationship to another level. I heard a lot about the metaverse, and man, am I excited. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that one. And on that note, thank you, Aman. Thank you, the entire team from Zero In. We are rocking as usual. Yeah, always. Thank you again.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone.